Good morning, brethren.
Good morning, Juanita.
Well, today, brethren, I wanted to tell you about something that probably not a lot of people would be able to tell. And it's because my great-grandparents, Billy Washington and Liddy Washington, were born in the mid-1800s. And because in that time, the way the ruling faction kept people in control, if your mother was a slave, then you were. Didn't matter who your father was. So, but I wanted to tell this today because they lived into the new century that I was born in. Lived long enough, and I was born early enough, so long ago, that I saw them. And how I got to see them was that in the old days, if the doctor said someone didn't have long to live, relatives came from near and far. Didn't matter where you live, you came. Probably don't do that now, but they did then. So my mother said, baby, we're going to have to go to Tuscaloosa, to my home, because my home was in Birmingham. She said, we got to go see my grandpa. So when we got there, it was so long ago, I don't know if I was in the first grade or not yet. Can't even remember. It's been so long ago. But what I do remember is that I was sitting on great-grandpa's lap, and for some reason I looked up in his face, and I saw something I never forgot all these years, even though I forgot a lot of things. And he looked down at me, but he didn't say anything. And what I remember about him is that he had long, gray, curly hair, and he didn't have it long like on his shoulder, but like curls just below his ear. And I just assumed that he used scissors to cut it or something. And he looked at me, didn't say anything. Looked over at the fireplace where the room was big, and it was a fireplace with logs burning. And I saw great-grandma Liddy standing there, not looking over at me, but looking at the fire, leaning on the mantelpiece. And I wanted to tell this because it was as if when I got older and thought about it, it was like two worlds met from one century into another century. And I never heard her voice or his. But I wanted to tell this today because to me, it was one of the most historical things that could have happened, that they lived long enough for me to see them. And when I saw them that day, I'd never seen them before, never saw them again, never heard their voice, but it was such a great moment in Black history is what I thought.